Korea is a peninsular region in East Asia. Since 1945, it has been divided between two countries, at or near the 38th parallel, North Korea and South Korea. Korea consists of the Korean Peninsula, Jeju Island, and several minor islands near the peninsula. The peninsula is bordered by China to the northwest and Russia to the northeast. It is separated from Japan to the east by the Korea Strait and the Sea of Japan. During the first half of the first millennium, Korea was divided between three states, Goguryeo, Baekje, and Shilla, together known as the Three Kingdoms of Korea. In the second half of the first millennium, Shilla defeated and conquered Baekje and Goguryeo, leading to the unified Shilla period. Meanwhile, Bali formed in the north, superseding former Goguryeo. Unified Shilla eventually collapsed into three separate states due to civil war, ushering in the later Three Kingdoms. Toward the end of the first millennium, Goguryeo was resurrected as Goryeo, which defeated the two other states and unified the Korean Peninsula as a single sovereign state. Around the same time, Bali collapsed and its last crown prince fled south to Goryeo. Goryeo, whose name developed into the modern exonym Korea, was a highly cultured state that created the world's first metal movable type in 1234. However, multiple incursions by the Mongol Empire during the 13th century greatly weakened the nation, which eventually agreed to become a vassal state after decades of fighting. Following military resistance under King Gongmin that ended Mongol political influence in Goryeo, severe political strife followed, and Goryeo eventually fell to a coup led by General Yi Sung-gai, who established Joseon on July 17, 1392. The first 200 years of the Joseon era were marked by relative peace. During this period, the Korean alphabet was created by Sejong the Great in the 15th century, and there was increasing influence of Confucianism. During the later part of the dynasty, Korea's isolationist policy earned it the Western nickname of the Hermit Kingdom. Korea was removed from Chinese suzerainty following the Qing dynasty's defeat in the First Sino-Japanese War, and Gojong of Korea subsequently proclaimed the Korean Empire in 1897. From 1904 to 1905, the Russian Empire and the Empire of Japan fought a war over imperial ambitions in Korea and Manchuria. The unexpected victory of Japan spelled the end of Russian influence in Korea, and Japan was left with no other imperial rivals in the region. The Korean Empire subsequently became a protectorate of Japan on November 17, 1905, and was later annexed by Japan on August 22, 1910. Japan relinquished control over Korea after formally surrendering to the Allies on September 2, 1945, in the aftermath of World War II. The Soviet Union and the United States had agreed to partition Korea along the 38th parallel, with the Soviets occupying the north and the Americans occupying the south.